Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And today, it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. But anyways, I'm back. I'm gonna try and upload as much as possible. And more importantly, it's almost time. It's almost the 20th of December, which means it's almost movie time. Specifically, it's almost time for the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie. And I'm telling you this because in order to celebrate, or in my way to celebrate, I am going to be ranking every single mainline Sonic game on this tier list. And I know what you're thinking. Hey bro, tier lists were a big thing at the, like what, 1-2 years ago, maybe even a few months ago. No one does it now. I know no one does it now, but I'm doing it so that it's just on my channel. You know what I mean? Doing it so that it's there. It's on my channel. And also because I thought it'd be really fun. I've actually always wanted to do this. I have a lot of opinion about a lot of Sonic games. I don't know what specific order it's in, but let's just hope it's in main order. And yeah, let's just get right to it. If you guys want me to do more tier lists, you know, there's many tier lists based on Sonic. Like there's loads, and I know, and I can do like half of them. So if you want me to do more tier lists, just leave a like on this video, subscribe, then just comment that. Wait, no, my comments are probably disabled on YouTube, and I'm too lazy to care right now. So just go to my Instagram, you know, link will be in the description below, and tell me that you want me to do more to this. Otherwise, let's begin. Let's begin.
Shit can get dangerous, yeah. Shit can get dangerous, yeah. You staying with a lame beast, yeah. Well, I'm staying with the gang beast, 'cause that's gang shit. Like, ooh.
Okay, we're back. Don't worry about that. Anyways, we're starting off with Sonic the Hedgehog 1, the first game of the entire franchise. Now, obviously, I've played Sonic Adventure 1, you know, PC and mobile, and I will say, it's not the greatest Sonic game. Let's just say that it's not the best Sonic game. I think we can all agree it's not the best Sonic game. Like, there's some parts of this game, like, I know it was the first time trying, okay? I get that, and these ads are gonna kill the heck out of me, and they're gonna annoy you guys so much, I already know. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about the ads, but anyway. It's not a bad game, but it's not the best game in the franchise. So, normally I'd put it in good, but I'm gonna have to move it to great, because it's not the best game, but considering it was their first time ever trying with Sonic, I think they actually got him pretty well. It's a wonderful game. It started an amazing franchise. Without this game, there wouldn't be Shadow the Hedgehog, guys. Like I need people to keep that in mind. And with that in mind, I'm going to put Sonic 1 in great. It's a really good game. I just hate the fact that you have to get all 7, all 6 Chaos Emeralds. In the story games with stories, you know, when you naturally just get these Chaos Emeralds as the story goes, that's fine. I like that. That's chill. But okay, basically what I'm saying is that I'm a bit of a lazy gamer, but at the same time, I hate it. I hate this. Anyway, moving on, we are going into Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Which introduced Tails. I feel like I don't need to tell you guys this. You guys already know this. But Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm putting this game in amazing. Honestly, it's probably one of the best 2D Sonic games I've ever played in my life. You know, it introduced Tails, you know, the duo. The levels are actually fun in that game, and you actually move. Like you move at the speed that it gives you. And it's the first game that introduced the spin dash, which was really, really cool, and I liked it. You don't have to collect the Chaos Emeralds, the levels are good, the boss fights are actually fun to a point. It's just fun. It's just good. I like it. It's an amazing game, you know, and because of Sonic Movie 2, it was, I mean, I don't know why I'm bringing that movie up now, but, you know, it was good. Anyway, moving swiftly along. Let me say, okay, you know what, let's do Sonic CD. Let's do Sonic CD, which introduced Metal Sonic. I will be honest, I'm not a big fan of this Sonic game because there are many levels. This is one of the only 2D Sonic games where there's so many annoying levels. Like, it's kind of bad. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. But that doesn't make it a bad game. It introduced a great rival, introduced Amy Rose. I mean, it's good. I'm gonna put this game in okay. It's not good. I'm sorry. It's not good. It's okay to me. Anyway, moving along. Oh my god, you really want me to separate Sonic 3 and Knuckles from Sonic and Knuckles? Okay, so let's start off with Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which introduced Knuckles the Echidna. This game was really more of a show, don't tell, because they actually tried to put a story in this game. And honestly, I think that I did it pretty well. Even though I'm not good at the game, I put this game in great. I'll put this game in great. I'll put it in great. I'll put it in great. I'll put it in great. And guys, please note, this game, these are my opinions. Most of them I haven't played, but I'm also watching them off of gameplay and just off of the cutscene, or off story. Anyway, yeah, I'll put Sonic 3 in great. It's not a bad game. It's a like they actually tried to put a story with non-talking, and they did really well. So I'll put it there. Yeah, I'll smack it in there. Now you want me to rate Sonic and Knuckles? Can I just put all of them in great? I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like they're kind of the same. I'll just put them all in great, for goodness sakes. Sonic 3D Blast. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So this was a game. I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm sorry. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And now the first 3D game in the whole. Okay, fine. The first mainline 3D Sonic game. This is the first 3D Sonic game, but the first mainline 3D Sonic game, and one of my personal favorite Sonic games, Sonic Adventure 1. Now, this game, and please note, this is the one game I'm going to be... Now, the thing about Sonic Adventure is this is the one game I'm going to be extremely lenient on over the others, because I know this game can be a bit of a mess, and I know it's not perfect, and I know the cutscene, the acting, or cutscenes, whatever you want to call them, will not always, you know, the greatest. But I still love this game. Yes, and you guys can be saying, yes, I'm being biased. I'll be honest with you. I am being biased towards this game. I am. I love this game. It's an amazing game. It's a good game. I'll be honest. It's not the best in the franchise. It's... Frick, I'm mumbling so bad. It's not the best game in the franchise, but it's a good Sonic game. You cannot tell me that this game is not good. The story is good. The story is amazing, actually. The story is great. Okay, the gameplay is actually not that bad. The acting, like cutscenes, weren't even that bad either. And we did get a lot of memes from this game as well, so I'm gonna have to put this game in amazing. I love this game so much. And make no mistake, this game is very nostalgic, and I do agree, there are better Sonic games, but I'm putting it in S. Like I said, it's my opinion. Okay, Sonic Adventure 2. So we're gonna put that straight in amazing. Because honestly, that's pretty... This game is technically the only reason why I'm making this kind of video. Because I'm making this video to celebrate Sonic Movie 3, which is basically based off the story of Sonic Adventure 2. But other than the fact that that's the reason I'm putting it in amazing, Sonic Adventure 2 itself is just an amazing game, guys. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, obviously the mech shooting and the treasure hunting aren't the best parts. I mean, they're not bad. Don't get me wrong, I hate the treasure hunting parts, but that's just me, okay? But the story in this game is absolutely phenomenal. This has to be one of the best Sonic games that has the best story out of the entire franchise. Like, I haven't played another Sonic game with a story as good as this. And they're making a story, obviously, I mean, okay, technically they're doing that with all the other Sonic games. At the beginning-wise, I mean, but... The story in this game is actually so well thought out, and so well laid out, that they made Shadow the Hedgehog look phenomenally amazing. You know, his backstory with Maria and Gerald, you know, they just introduced Rouge out of nowhere arguing with Knuckles, and then just the voice acting and the actual cutscenes in the game. The story of this game is phenomenal. The story is amazing, the game is great. The actual Sonic and Shadow stages are good. I'm not a huge fan of the Tails stages and the Eggman stages, but that's fine. You know, the Knuckles stages, they can be fun to a point. The boss fights, Sonic and Shadow Wave, I'm sorry, are great. And overall, the story is phenomenal. It deserves going in amazing. It's a great game. It's a great game. But I'm not a fan of the Eggman and Tails spots because, in my opinion, it's all they really do is just sit in their mobiles or plane and just shoot in the plane. I mean, you barely ever see them out of their plane. I mean, okay, no, okay, with Eggman, he's almost always out of his plane, but like, yeah, it's in my opinion, it seems like a bit too much shooting for a Sonic game. You know what I mean? Like, it's not good. But the music and the story makes this game deserve being amazing, 100%. So now it's time. Ooh, okay, Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes. So, the game of the return of Shadow the Hedgehog and introduced the Chaotix. And I feel like most of you currently watching this video at this very time this video is released probably have no idea who the Chaotix are. But anyway, this game, I've played this game with an emulator, and it's not a bad game. Obviously, I know I can say that about a lot of games, but this, like I said, this is the one game I'm going to be very lenient on. The others, I'm going to be honest. Now, this isn't a bad game at all, but the problem is, there are some levels in this game. Actually, when you're halfway through one team story, the game actually gets so freaking frustrating. It's not even funny. Like, whether it's literally designed in the game, it doesn't matter if you're bad. There's one level where it'll take you 10 minutes to finish, and it's not even about if you're bad at the game. Like, it's not that nice. But the story and the boss fights, they're pretty good. The cutscenes are nice, you know what I mean? The final boss fights, and obviously the music. That's the thing about these Sonic games that start from Sonic Adventure. The music is what's gonna push these games up. So, I'd put it in okay, but I'm gonna put it in because it is a good Sonic game. I'll be honest, it's a good Sonic game. There's nothing wrong with it. There is honestly nothing wrong with the Sonic game. Hey, woo! Okay. Now you really want me to rate Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, here's the thing, guys. The music theme song specifically is phenomenal. I love I Am All of Me and All Hail Shadow. But the game itself is not good. Because there's so many... Because this is the problem. You see, with Adventure 1, let me explain these 4 modern games. From Adventure 1, you have about 4... No, like... Okay, wait. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Gamma, and Big. You have 6 stories that you have to complete in order to unlock the final story, where you defeat the final boss so you completely finish the game. Obviously, that's annoying, but the thing about Sonic Adventure... Okay, I don't want to dive back. I should have said this. But the thing about Sonic Adventure, yes, you have to play through 7 levels, and there'll be some levels you have to do again. But the thing is, they're different. They're almost completely different. The only ones that are technically similar are Sonic and Tails. And the thing is about Tails, is after you finish the tornado stage, then it's almost complete. I don't know. Otherwise, everyone else's stories is completely different, and they're all not the same length like Sonic Heroes and Adventure, which is good, which I love. Sonic Adventure 2, yeah. There are stories you had to complete, but it was only 2 stories, and the levels were also different on their own. And the stories were also different from each different team's perspective. So that was great. Sonic Heroes, that's the one. Because here's the thing, is that apparently each stage is just... each team has different difficulty. Team Rose are easy, Sonic Heroes are on Sonic on medium, and Team Dark is on hard mode, while the Chaotix is like, I don't know, treasure hunting. I don't know. They're just, let's just say they're extreme hard, right? But the thing is, I don't know why they try to make it difficulty when you have to beat every single difficulty in order to finish the game. The thing is about Shadow the Hedgehog is you have to finish 10 stories. You have to get 10 different endings, return to Westopolis literally 10 times just to finish the game. So, if it wasn't for the music, it'd begin terrible. But because of the movie hype and because of the music, I'm gonna put it in okay. I don't want to, dog. It's not an okay game. Okay, no, I'm putting it in okay. I'm putting it in okay. Like we all know this game is not the best. No. Okay, we all know this game is not the best. Like, honestly, it really could have been better. Sega made up for it this year, but it could have been better. It could have been. But I'm not gonna hold it too much because Sega did make up for it this year. Anyway, ooh, Sonic Rush is a mainline Sonic game? I didn't know that. Okay, whatever, fair enough. Anyway, Sonic Rush. This game is actually pretty good. Technically, this was the first game to introduce the boost, I believe, and it was the first game that introduced Blaze. I wasn't aware that it was actually a mainline Sonic. Okay, whatever. Let me not dive into that. Now, this game is not bad. I actually really like this game. I'm gonna put this game in great tier. I actually think this game is great. I've played this game with an emulator, and it's really good. Like, the story is not that bad. The story is pretty mwah. The gameplay is actually sick. It's actually fun. There's some Sonic games where you can second guess yourself to think if it's fun. But like, I don't know. And you didn't have to play through Sonic and Blaze's stories, just like every other Sonic game at the time. But like I said, because it was only not even two stories. Well, technically it is two stories. But because it was only two characters and they were basically the same, it really wasn't that bad. It kind of just made the game longer, which in this case was actually kind of fun. So this game is great. I'm putting it in great. I like it. I really like this game. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip to Sonic Rush Adventure, and I'm gonna put it in bad. I mean, it's kind of the same as the original one, and also the villain in this game is absolutely ass. The story's not even that. I'm sorry, guys. It's a bad one. Anyways, moving on. It looks like we're gonna rate Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm gonna say the proper name. We are rating Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. The game that tried to give Sonic's 15th anniversary a remarkable presentation but failed miserably. Ended up making probably the worst Sonic game in the entire franchise. Now, here's the thing in my opinion. Do I like this game? No. Do I like the story? Hell no. That's one of the reasons why this game is bad. I know Sega probably only do this because it's a mainline Sonic game. But do you guys notice how they not only put the stages back? You notice how Sonic fans, when they, play the game, like in Sonic Shadow Generations, whenever there's an 06 level, people are actually hyped. Because you know what Sonic X Shadow Generations taught us? It taught us that Sega, they can remaster this game. They can save this. They can save 06. Like, I'm sorry. Right now, it's a horrible game. I would never play it. And even Project 06, which was made by a fan, bro, that game just showed us that 06 can be saved. It can be saved. Sega, they can literally save their reputation for this game. This game's reputation can be saved. Between you and I feel like Sega want to make a remaster, but they're scared because they messed this game up so bad that people are scared they're gonna mess it up. Then if they do it again and people hate it, then their franchise is down the drain again. Like, it's not a bad. It's like no, I'm not putting it in terrible. I'm putting it in bad. Because the thing is about the game, yes, the gameplay is not good, but this game actually also tried to be something. It actually tried to tell a story, have cutscenes and implement gameplay development. And if anything, these current Sonic games are telling us, it's telling us this game still has a reputation. And if Sega really want, they can save this game. They can save this game's reputation. They can remaster it. They can fix it all up. But I do hate the fact that this is probably one of the slowest Sonic games I've ever played in my life. But they can save this game. It's not like it's a horrible game, but they can save its reputation at the time. But they fixed it, so now it's a great Sonic game. Like, they can actually do that. And I would be so stoked if they did that. Anyway, so I'm putting it in bad. It's not terrible because they can save this game. They can actually save it. Like, they can physically save this game. I'm just gonna do the Advanced trilogy because I see it all down there. So I'm gonna start with Advanced. Okay, let me smack them all up up here real quick. So, with the advanced games, I'm gonna put Advanced 1 in good tier, Advanced 2 in great, and Advanced 3 in amazing. Because I like Advanced 1, but it seems a bit boring, okay? It's a bit easy. Like, I love easy gaming, but this seemed a bit too easy. Advanced 2, this was way better. Introduced Cream the Rabbit, I loved it. It was a pretty good game. And Advanced 3, the one where you can make your own team. The mechanics for that was actually really impressive. I don't remember if there was actually necessarily a story in this one. I don't think there was. Correct me if I'm wrong in my Insta. Probably my favorite one because it's simple. It's simple. It says it. They're all simple. They all say it. They all get to the point. It's good. Now, let me do Sonic Colors now. And Sonic Colors, this is my favorite. This is my personal favorite modern Sonic game. We're putting Sonic Colors in amazing. It's my personal favorite Sonic game. The gameplay is solid. You know, they remastered it, even though they did make it look a bit ugly. But hey, it's not bad. The game on the actual Wii, you know, the original, was actually so good. The music, the music, bro, I swear, the music in frickin' Sweet Mountains and Starlight Carnival and the Aquarium Park. I love the soundtracks in those stages so much. I would literally tune in to play that game just so I could hear the soundtrack. And I'd listen to that soundtrack all frickin' day. Bro, I love the soundtrack. And the story, the story's okay. Who am I kidding? The story's kind of ass, but bro, the gameplay is good. The gameplay is great. The music is amazing, and the boss fights. The boss fights are very easy. But that's what I like. I like easy boss fights. I don't like easy gameplay. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love this game. It's my personal favorite. So don't criticize me, okay? Moving on, Sonic and the Secret Rings. This was a very interesting game. It wasn't necessarily a bad game. I think what Sega learns is Sonic the Hedgehog is not built for the Nintendo Wii, or more specifically the Nintendo Wii remote control. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was bad. It's not terrible. I won't lie to you. It's not terrible, but it's pretty bad. But the story is okay, so I'll leave it in bad. It's really not that good. It's really not okay. I'm sorry. Sonic Unleashed. Okay. Now we're gonna have to set up straight for this one, guys. We're gonna have to set up straight for this one. So Sonic Unleashed. This game is actually, me personally, right? I'm actually really surprised on how well this game did. Like, with the modern day stages, right? I think the game was great. So I would put this game in great. But the reason I'm not putting it in great is because of the warehouse stages. And another thing is that you had to collect these tokens. Kind of like how you collect red star rings in Sonic games, you know what I mean? But the thing is, you had to collect them. And getting them in day stages was almost next to impossible to get them. So you had to replay many warehouse stages just to collect enough day and night tokens just to continue on with the story. Like, it was so freaking annoying. But the music is good. The intro, the intro in this game is amazing. When Sonic is just running through, turns into Super Sonic and then just turns into a wet. That was great. That is sick. So the warehouse stages itself and the token system, that's gonna downgrade it to good. But the actual game, the music, the modern stages, and just the actual story, it's amazing. It's an amazing game. I love that game so much. But I just wish the warehouse stages were better. And I also wish that the tokens were more thorough dance. If that makes sense. Moving on. Sonic and the Black Knight. Okay. They tried, but I am sorry. Between us guys, they failed. Mainly because these two are on the Wii. Nah, this game is not good. Knights of the Wind, though, that's a great soundtrack. To be honest, I don't know any music in this game from the Secret Rings. But bro, this game, Night of the Wind, it's a great song. Like, I love it. But bro, the thing is, other than that, the story's okay in my opinion, but the gameplay itself is horrible. It's horrible. It's bad. So we're gonna leave it in bad. Oh my god, this just, you want me to rate this disappointment of a Sonic game? Sonic the Hedgehog 4 and Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. No, I'm putting these games in terrible. To be honest, I'm not even gonna rate them. I'm not even gonna rate. Okay, Sonic Lost World. Okay, Sonic Lost World. Probably one of the weirdest, probably one of the complete, kind of, then again, it's really not that unique because it tried to copy Mario Galaxy. But, and the story's not even that nice either, guys. That's the thing. The story itself's not even that nice. So, there's not much I can say about this Sonic game, okay? But I'm just gonna put it on, okay? It's because because I've played it, right? I'd rather play, and with all due respect, as confusing as the game is, I'd rather play this one over this game and over this game. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'd rather... Nah, never mind. I'd rather play Lost World over this game. Okay. Sonic Generations. Basically the latest remastered Sonic game. I'm gonna put this game in great. I mean, it's not my favorite. It's not my personal favorite, but it's a great Sonic game. You know, it was a great anniversary-wise, this game was amazing. This game was perfect. This was a perfect Sonic game. But like, just generally story-wise and other, it's story-wise, it's aight. But if like, and because bringing back the old levels, like that was probably one of the, this is probably technically the first Sonic game they remastered Green Hill, Chemical Plants, and Sky Sanctuary in 3D. Or did they not do that? No, they didn't do. I'm pretty sure they didn't do that before. And they also, and obviously they would I know they would obviously remaster the other Sonic games, but like the other Sonic stages. But this game was pretty good. This game was really good. Anniversary wise, it's amazing. But just generally wise, I think it's great. Okay, Sonic 4. No, okay, this game is horrible. This is the worst Sonic. It's probably the worst Sonic game in the whole franchise. It's worse than 3D, it's worse than Rush, it's worse than Shadow the Hedgehog, it's literally worse than 06, because like I said, 06 actually tried to be something. Forces feels so, like, such a cash grab to the point where they didn't even try. They were just trying to make a game for the sake of it. Like, bro, this game is so bad. The boosting in modern Sonic is so, it feels so meaningless, guys. Like, you just hold down square, and you're just, like, the boosting, normally when you boost in a Sonic game, it actually looks cool. When you boost in this game, it doesn't even look cool. It alone feels cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad. Like, it's not good. Like, I hate it. Anyways, I feel like I spent too much time talking. We're gonna skim through these. Sonic Mania. I'll put them on the good. I'll put plus there too while I'm at it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the hugest fan of 2D Sonic, but this game, when it remastering all the 2D Sonic stages it could think of, I'd say it did pretty well for itself. Sonic Frontiers. Okay. Sonic Frontiers. I'll put it in great. I've played the game. I actually have it on my PlayStation, and I'm not gonna play the game. I'm not gonna stream the game. Please don't ask that, guys. Please, I'm begging you. And yeah, it's not a bad game. The story, they worked really hard on the story. And I love how the voice actor for Sonic, Roger Craig Smith, purposely made his voice deep for the feeling. I feel like people, and I like how a lot of people thought that his voice was deep because, you know, natural, which also made sense. But then a lot of people would have questioned the next few Sonic games. You know what I mean? But no, I like it. And our final Sonic game, Sonic Superstars. It's okay. It's not great. I'm sorry. It's not great. It's really not that great. So, yeah. I think I've just about made my point, guys. These are all the Sonic games I have rated, in my opinion. Let me know which games, if you think I rated each game to your liking. So yeah, I think we're done for the video. I really like this video. I feel like I went back and forth with the other Sonic games too much, but if you want me to do it again, I'll do it again, and I'll try not to make that mistake. Whatever I have to say for a certain Sonic game, I will say it at that Sonic game. So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. It's probably gonna be really long unless my editor is feeling lazy. But if you guys want me to do another tier list Sonic, or just play more Sonic, or play a Roblox Sonic game or Sonic game, you know, and hype for the movie, then just let me know in my Instagram. Let me know what other tier list Sonic you want me to do, or just tier list in general, and I will let it done. Frick me, I will get it done. Oh jeez, I'm too tired for this. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.